Students and learners, just all of you welcome. In this topic, just I want to discuss about the integers. Okay. Before the starting discussion of the integer, first of all, we have to discuss what is the numbers, what is the history of the numbers, why do we need to study of the numbers. Let us see all these points. Let us say, first of all, I want to discuss what is the numbers. Okay, natural numbers, whole numbers, introduction of the integers. Next one, integer in real life, representation of the integer or number line, comparing of integers or number line, addition of the integers by activity and video, questions and puzzle practices. Okay, all above given topics just need to discuss here. First of all, I want to discuss brief explanation on invention of the number. So first of all, number system is starting from the natural number. What do you mean in natural numbers? Already I know that all counting numbers are starting from 1 to infinity. What is the smallest natural number is here? A smallest natural number is 1, and we can't find out greatest natural number, because after the adding 1 we get successor next number. Similarly, we get successor next number. So we can say that greatest natural number can't be found out. Next, in the number system, we need to discuss on the whole number. What do you mean by the whole number? All natural numbers including 0 are called whole numbers. Next, we need to discuss integer. Integers, all natural numbers in their opposites including 0 are called integers. From the given, next we have to study in the further classes rational number, irrational number, and all these numbers come in the under real number. All these numbers are considered as real number. Okay. So from the given diagram, just need to I have given conclusion that natural numbers comes under whole numbers comes under integers, and integers come under the rational number, and rational number and irrational number come under the real number. It means all natural numbers are whole number, all whole numbers are integers, all integers are rational number, all these numbers are real number. But from above side, when we proceed in downside, then we can say that all whole number may or may not be natural numbers, because 0 is not natural number. Similarly, all integers are may or may not be whole or natural number, because negative numbers are not whole and natural numbers. In this we can say that it was the brief explanation of the number system. Let us start here. So first of all, already I have discussed the natural number start from the 1, all counting numbers, and whole numbers, all counting numbers including 0 are called whole numbers. Okay. Now, just start integers with the practical life. We can observe the different type of the situation related to the integers. Those are the related in our practical life. Just we are given here. Suppose that we need to measure length of plants. When we proceed from the ground side to the above side, when we want to measure the stem of the plants, then shoot of the plants, then we need to take positive integers. It means whole numbers. When we proceed toward the down side, when we need to measure length of the roads, then we need to proceed toward the down side. Then here we need to the required negative integers. Just we have given here just opposite of the natural numbers. And just from the given figures and practical examples, we can conclude that all positive natural numbers, their opposite including 0 are called integer. What is an integer? All whole numbers we can say that, and negative numbers, negative there opposite of the natural numbers including 0 are called integers. Okay, let us see here the different of the examples. Those are related integers uses in our day to day life. Let us see here. When we need to the measure aeroplane flying from the sea level, distance between height of the aeroplane flying and sea level, then we need to the proceed toward the upside or need to the take positive integers. Suppose that when we need to the measure the depth of the submarine, already we know this submarine run under the water. Just let us see here, when we proceed toward the above side, they need to the take positive integer 4000 meter. It means give the positive senses when we proceed toward above side from the sea level. When we proceed from the sea level to the downside, they need to the take negative senses. It means just opposite of the above. What is the opposite of the above? Just opposite of the above is below. When we proceed below from the sea level, they need to the take negative integers. Then we can say that here positive 4000 meter, and where we need to the measure 4000 meter below the sea level, distance between the sea level and the submarine minus 9000 meter. Similarly, just we can take an example in the case of the temperature. Suppose that when we have given here hot day, it is the hot day, then temperature will be already greater than 0 degree. Okay, let us see here, we have taken here 40 degrees centigrade. It's indicate that it will be greater than 0. It means temperature will be the rises form, and it gives the sense of the positive integers. Okay, the practical life we can observe the different type of the situation, positiveness and negativeness. Just you can observe surrounding you. Let us see here, when we the rainy day, just you can watch that here, then temperature will be go down from 40 degree to the, let us see here, consider it 10 degree. It means our weather is become cool down, so temperature will be the in the decreases. So it is the indication that 10 degrees centigrade. When we suppose that snow is falling surrounding you, then temperature become too cold surround in environment, then temperature will be as comes to at 0 degree. It means it indication of the starting point of basic point. When we too weather become the too cold after the falling of the snow, then temperature will go down at 10 degree, minus 10 degree. Then we can say that integers are used for the representation of the negativeness in our day to day life, for the representation of the temperature in different situation. I hope that all of you understood here. Next, we can take the examples of the integers in the case of profit and loss. When we gain, then suppose that when we gain 500, it is the indication of positive 500 rupees. Or when we get loss 100 rupees, then it is the indication of the 100 rupees. It means profit is indication by the positive senses, and loss give the senses of the negative. So there is also use of the integers for the representation of the profit and loss. Now, when we take another example, day to day life, suppose that you went to the bank for the deposit 5000 money to his account, then in this indication of the positive integers, just we can indicate here positive 5000, because 5000 is increased in your account. Suppose that you want to the withdraw from your account 5000, it is the indication that 5000 will be decreased in your account. So it is the indication by the negative sense. Then we can say that withdraw and deposit and withdraw are the indication of the positive integers and negative integers. The different cases. Now just we take in the direction cases. Already we know that there are the 4 directions: north, east, and we are given here west and south. When we proceed, suppose that this one is the origin point, When we proceed toward the north side, it is the indication of, okay, suppose that we want to the proceed 5 meter above north side, it is the indication of the positive integer. When we proceed toward the east direction 5 meter, it is indication of the positive. But when we just proceed toward west direction, just opposite of the east, it is the indication of negative integer. Similarly, just opposite of the north direction, it is the indication of the negative integers. In the case of the direction also, there are uses of the integers we can see here. Now, some words from the different of the examples, we can conclude that those words are related to the positive integers, some words are related to negative integers. Gain is indication of the positive integers, above, deposit, profit, bonus, increase, and so many other words also indication of the positive integers. But in just opposite of the gain, loss, above, just opposite below, lost, withdraw, drop, decrease, these are the indication of the negative integers. Okay, so we can day to day life we can observe the different of the situation, those are the represented by positive integers and negative integers. Now we can put, you can make the know by the using pair model. You can put here definition, characteristic of the integers, give the examples and non-example. Okay, let us see here integers on the number line. So how can we denote the integers on the number line? The first of all need to the take number line and denote the integers by the taking equal gap between two consecutive integers number. Suppose that first of all we need to the denote 0. It is the starting point or it is the origin, or that is called, okay, a starting point. When we proceed toward the right side, that is the indication of the positive integers, and by take gap between two consecutive integers should be equal 1 2 3 4. When we proceed toward the negative side, left side, these are the indication of negative integers. Just we can denote here -1 -2 -3 -4 in this way. Okay, so that's just we have given. Now when we have to the compare between two integers, how can we compare that? Let us see here. Okay, number, right to the given number is always greater, because suppose that just you can observe that when we need to the compare 5 and between 5 and -8, just you can observe that here. Okay, 5 is lie to the right side of -8, it means 5 will be greater than -8. Okay, just it lie to the right side of the from the origin, or -8 is lie to the left side of the origin, so 5 will be always will be greater than, okay, -8. Now by taking different of the practical situation, just you can observe the surrounding you, how can compare between the two integers. When you are in big building and you could either be on the third floor, for example positive, when you on the third floor, it is the indication of the positive. In the underground car park, that is the, okay, negative. Just let us see here. Suppose that Sita is standing on the ground floor here and she want to up a stair, okay, 3 step. Then just you again after the 3 step he want to move above side and reach to at position A. Then it is the indication that, okay, position will be increases. And suppose that Sita want to again move above side a stair 4 step, then she reach to at point of B position. Then when we compare between B position A position, which one is the greater? Just you can observe from the given figure that B position will be higher than A position, so 7 will be greater than 3. Okay, so in easy way we can understood comparison between the two integers. Okay, those integer, that integer which is lie to the right of the given integers will be greater. Just need to the comparison where just you can observe that when Sita moves from the ground level to the downside at the position of the C. So which of the two positions C or B is either from the ground level? So first of all need to the compare which position will be higher, B or C. Then in case just we can observe that okay B is right to the lie of origin and B will be greater than C. So in easy way from the given picture you can observe that which position will be greater than which one. So B should be greater than here C1. In this way we can compare between the two integers in easy way. I hope that everyone understood. Let us see here. Just express the given situation as positive or negative integers. Suppose that going 5th floor above the ground, it is the indication of the positive integers. Okay, moving 30 meter below the sea level, it is the indication of the negative integers. Withdraw 65,000 pounds from the bank, it is the indication of the negative integers. And going 2 floor above the ground, it is the indication of the positive integers. And flying 3500 kilometer above the sea level, it is the indication of the positive integer. Just you can observe the different of the situation, those are related to the positive and negative integers. Every positive integer is greater than any negative integer. 0 is less than every positive integer. 0 is greater than every negative integer. -1 is the greatest negative integer. 1 is the smallest positive integer. We can conclude the different type of the points from the given practically okay after the conclusion of the integers. Now with the help of the addition of the integers by model, and we can say that on the number line, let us see here and try to understand the addition of the two integers. Let us see, we have taken 3 red bottom that indicate the negative integers, and here yellow we have taken here those are the related as positive integers. Suppose that we need to the add -3 in -5, then how can understood that what should be the result by the modeling? Just you can say that 1 negative 1 positive will be neutral, 1 negative 1 positive become the neutral, 1 negative 1 positive become the neutral. So what you have given remaining here only 2 yellow, it means 2 is yellow here indication of the positive integers, that should be answer is 2. Now let us see here on the number line addition of the two integers when we given two opposite sign negative and positive. Let us see here. Suppose that when we have given here negative integers, then it is the indication that we need to proceed toward the left side from the origin. How many steps? 3 steps. 1 2 3 steps. Okay, just a second. Number 5, it need to the proceed toward the right side. How many steps? 5 steps. 1 2 3 4 and 5 steps toward the right side. Okay, at last we reach to that point of the 2, it is the given the value of -3 and +5 on the number line. So in easy way we can okay calculate addition on the number line. Suppose that when we have taken 2 positive integers only, it means one yellow is indication of the positive integers and 2 yellow is indication of already positive integers, both have the same color, then the total value of the 1 and 2 all become 3 here. By the you can say that observe the by modeling here on the number line we can say that here 1 for 1 we need to the proceed toward the right side, for 2 we need to the proceed toward the right side. At last we reach at point of the 3, then the value of 1 and 2 we get here 3. Let us see here when we given 2 negative integers, just we given here we have taken here 1 red is indication of the negative integers, then -2 we need to the take 2 bottom of the red colors and 3 -3 is also here given here, then 3 red color. Just now find the total value of the red colors here 5 same color. Similarly on the number line let us see here for the -2 we need to proceed from the origin toward the left side 2 step. For the -3 we need to proceed 3 step toward the left side. At last we reach to that point of the -5, it is the indication that okay minus 2 and minus 3 having the same sign should be added together. At last we reach to at point of the minus 5. Okay, I hope that everyone understood my dear students. I have given the short brief explanation what the uses of the integers the day to the day life, how can we connect our integer day to day life, and just you have also I have tried to the explain addition and comparison of the integers. I hope that everyone understood my dear students. Thanks, have a nice day all of you.